Hello, and welcome to this overview of Green Beacon Solutions' Investigative Case Management Solution built on Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2013. This solution allows our public sector employees to track, manage, and maintain communications in regards to complaints and ensuing cases around any subject. Our tool provides a single source for all details regarding complaints and cases. These come through multiple channels, including the phone, email, and the web. A checklist guides the users through data capture, including integration to SharePoint for all document handling needs. Assignments can be made both manually and systematically, and notifications can be spawned based upon a number of criteria. Reporting through views, charts, and dashboards help in the analysis of understanding the source, type, and resolution of these issues. And with that, let's take a look. I start here at my Caseworker Dashboard. Here, when I come in the morning, I can see complaints that I still need to assign out, my open preliminary cases, cases requiring a referral, other case documents that I need to go and review, as well as any of my activities that I have for the day. We'll initiate a complaint from here. As the record pulls up, I simply need to plug in the information that I have. In this case, maybe we have some credit card fraud. The method of the complaint, in this case it came through over the phone. Which office is this coming into? We'll say it's in branch 2. The state with which this is coming in, we'll say it's District of Columbia. Whether this came through on the hotline, I can plug in any details of the complaint here. The current status is this is a new complaint. The source came through an employee. Which bureau is handling this, as well as what date did we receive this on. As I go to save the initial entry of the information, we can now see that we've got our checklist up top of the first stages of the data capture. In this case, we've entered the details, so we will mark that as complete. Next, we have to enter the different entities that are involved within this specific case. To do that, I'll simply open up the connection form where I want to connect this particular complaint to other people. The search form allows me to start and pull up names that are already identified within our database. If they weren't, I could search for more records or add them on the fly. So in this case, Jim was the subject, and the pop-up will allow me to quickly and easily pick out what I need. And I can again put in any details around Jim. And not only did we have Jim as the subject of the investigation, but we had Maria as the victim. And again, additional details can be added here. Once I've entered my entities, I can mark that as complete and move on to the next stage, which is adding in the allegations. So simply scrolling down, we have our allegations, and I'll just use the lookup. In this case, this is where we had that bank fraud. I can add in the allegations and mark that as complete. If we had more than one, we could add them all within here. I can say, who else do I need as part of my case staff? And again, going through the lookup, I know that Bill is going to be my lead agent, so I'll select Bill. It defaults in his role, which we can change as we need, as well as all of his contact information. So as others are coming in to review and understand the details of this complaint, different people can be contacted quickly and easily. And lastly, I just need to go and add in my documents. So I'll come up to my quick pane, select my documents, and here's where CRM is now integrated into SharePoint. So I have all the functionality of SharePoint directly within this case management solution. I'll go to add a new document. I'll choose my file. In this case, it's the bank statement with the credit card issues. Click OK. My document's now been uploaded, and we can see that it's going to go through an approval process. This is using SharePoint's document management approval process. If we wanted to understand who was assigned and the status of that, right from here we can open up SharePoint. In this case, we can see here we have our complaint for the credit card fraud. Here it's created our document where we want to go and look at the approval status. As we go in, I can see that this was assigned to John Lucas to approve. If I wanted to go and approve it, we can click on the document. Now John would be able to go in and see here's the approval process, whether to approve, reject, cancel, request a change, or maybe reassign this to another person. I can come in to approve this. Notifications can also be sent to John to be able to go in and understand the different documents that he needs to go and approve. We can see that John has approved it. That's completed. But now it's been assigned to Matt as a second stage. So Matt would be able to go in and approve it. And then back within Dynamic CRM, we would be able to see that updated status as we go through this. So I've completed updating my documents. And we can go back to the details. Now that we've added all of our data, we can now move to the next stage in the process, which is, okay, we've collected the information. We want to get this in review. Once reviewed, we determine, do we want to convert this to a case? Does it need to be assigned to another user? And when do we believe this will be resolved? If we do convert this to a case, we can save all of this information here. It will convert it over, and the case and all the supporting information will be managed just the same way until we get to the point where we're going to close the case out, when we closed it, and who is it closed by. Now that we have all this information completed, how do we analyze this? Let me go back to my home page. So transitioning from my Caseworker Dashboard to my Management Dashboard, I can now go in and analyze cases by office, by month and outcome, by the source and type. I can see active complaints down below. From any of these charts, we can also drill into additional detail by simply clicking on the expand button. Now we can go in and look at all my active cases by the month and outcome that they had. And if I wanted to look at specific things such as what happened to my civil judgment cases for March, I can simply click on the chart and it will filter down that to very specific views of what we might want to see. I hope you've enjoyed this review of our case management solution. For more information, please contact us at www.greenbeacon.com. Thank you very much and enjoy your day.